Welcome to Miracles Within Us. I am your host, Miranda, and I am so excited to be here with you. As we begin this beautiful week ahead of us, I want to first begin with a dance. And I'm going to burn some Palo Santo as we welcome in the energies of this week, embracing all that we are. And this is for our third eye chakra to help enhance our intuition and to trust those downloads. Let's go. Thank you. Gracias. Join me, dance with me, awaken to who you are. Start moving those arms. Move, move. You're alive. Welcome life into you. Allow your intuition to come to you. Allow yourself to trust. Call in your power, call in your goddess, call in, call in, call in, call in. Eliminate all that is not you and welcome all that is, releasing all that doesn't serve you. And we do that now in this dance. Join me. Dance with me. What is life without fun? What is life without joy? Can't take things so seriously. Sometimes you just need to take a pause, listen, and allow. And allow. Allow yourself to be. I love dance. And for a long time, I was not embracing that. So now, every moment that I get, I celebrate with dance. I cry through dance. I release through movement, through breath, through this body that is mine. So, if you're already feeling the vibe of this upcoming week, it's all about you, baby. It's all about you. It's all about the energy that you want to emanate outwardly to the world. How will you show up now? Now that the possibilities are in front of you. The only limitation that we have at this very moment is the limitation of ourself. The limitation of our thoughts. The limitations of those past beliefs. The limitations of our trauma. The limitations of our environment. The limitations of our body. But it's time to put all that aside and be. Be you. Celebrate you. Woo! Don't worry, we're gonna get to the reading, but this is the moment. Don't let it pass you. Don't. Do this for you. And do whatever movement that your body is calling for. Move your shoulders, move your arms, move those hips, move your feet. Go down, come up, feel yourself. It's yours. There's nothing to be ashamed of. We release all shit. And we step into our light. If there's anything that you feel that is burdening you, it's time to release. Send yourself compassion, forgiveness, and kindness. And remember that you're only here for you and to share you with the world. So shine. Shine. I've always been shy to dance in front of you, to show you who I love to be, which is a woman of movement. Right? You don't have to be a woman of movement. It's fine. That's who I am. I'm embracing myself. I'm sharing my light. And in that, I accept myself completely. I give myself permission. And I give everyone around me permission to be exactly who they are, no matter who they are. Okay, I can stand here dancing for a long time because now I'm not shy. However, I did promise you an energy reading, so let's go. Welcome to your reading. I hope you had fun. I had a lot of fun doing that. Cleanse the space, and I welcome in the beings of light, our divine self, to step forward and for the most divine message for each and every one of us to be presented here today. Thank you for this opportunity to show up. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And thank you all for being here with me today. I'm burning this Palo Santo. Again, this is for the third eye. And the energies of this week, as you can already sense, it's going to feel like the possibility of us allowing ourselves to be the version of who we've always wanted to be. And yes, there will be energies that are not in alignment with that, that are in our energy, in our environment. And right now is just the time to clear up all of that. So you may find yourself this week and moving forward, like having to make some tough decisions, and it feels maybe tough, and the only reason why is because it is something that it feels hard for you to do, yet you know it's the best thing for your soul, right? And it's time for us to get over ourselves, over our shame, over the self-imposed guilt, and release all of that, right? And it's easier said than done. Believe me, I know. I've been doing healing work for so long on myself, and I still surprise myself every day with the insight of healing that I can undergo. And it's the healing of me and all the generations before me and anyone in whom I am in contact with, right? And we all have this potential in us. It's not just me. I'm not this special person. No, I'm just allowing myself to take those risks. So I am now seeing how that is playing out in my world, right? And we all have our own uniqueness. And when we follow that uniqueness, we are really blessed, like blessed beyond what we can imagine. Things come forward that we are not expecting whatsoever. So I'm going to put this right here just to continue clearing the energies for us. I have a candle burning here as well to light up as we are now moving closer and closer to this full moon in Virgo. And I have my moon in my chart is actually in Virgo. So this is really cool. And for all the Virgo moons, hello. Right, we have the potential at this time to show our unique expression, but in the way that is our way. It might not be grand and big, but it's big in us, and the impact that it leaves in people is big as well, right? This shifting energy. So we have the potential to seep deep this full moon and enhance that. So let's see what we have here. I have some cards. I am waiting for some more cards to arrive that I've ordered, and we'll see when they get here. We'll start playing around with those. Okay, awesome. So let's see. Angels, beings of light, what would you like to share with us at this time? What is the message for us at this time for this week? What is the most divine message for all of us? Yes, the answer to your question is yes. You are in alignment. You are in alignment. Trust in what you are receiving. We have here the number 2727. So we have here the number 2727, and I got cut off, but what was interesting was I was going to say 25. So I feel that somewhere along the lines, like there is some, that number 25 is also significant for someone out there as well. Okay. So the answers to your questions this week is yes. Is this the week to start that new project, start moving forward? Listen to the yes inside of you. Start learning what a yes actually feels like, and listen to yourself. So for instance, I'll share this really quick, and I know it's gonna feel like trivial, but it's an example. So just today, when I was trying to decide what to wear, I had first put on shorts. And because I was going to do my dancing and all this stuff, right? And so, but when I put it on, my yoni was a no. She was saying, no, I'm uncomfortable. And so for a moment there, I almost kept the shorts on because I'm like, that's what I'm going to wear to do my dancing and whatever. And I felt no. And so when I said, okay, what does that mean for me? And then I felt to wear a skirt. I wanted to feel more looseness. So I have a skirt on now, right? And I know that's very small, but it's about listening, and you start practicing with the small things first so that when the bigger ones come up, you have the trust already in place within yourself to know, oh yes, I'm gonna follow that. And you feel inspired, you feel motivated instead of feeling fear and anxious and worried and maybe possibly creating some self-sabotaging moments or creating delays that are unnecessary, right? This is the energy right now for us. We have this potential, and be happy about those yeses, okay? And some of the yeses is like, yes, it's time to walk away. Yes, it's time to start new. Yes, it's time. Yes, it's time. It's time for your shift. It is time for the change. It is time for you to be your light, right? And right now the energies are supporting us. And as we're moving towards this beautiful full moon on the 24th and 25th, Friday, Saturday time, depending on where you are, that energy in Virgo is going to be super powerful, okay? And just what is this Virgo energy really about? Virgo energy for us right now, it's bringing to surface, because you got to put it into the contents of the full moon. Full moon is about everything full, everything to the surface. There's no more shadow. The shadow has been illuminated, right? There's no more hiding. Everything is illuminated. Secrets come to the surface. The self comes to the surface, right? So we have that in conjunction energy. Well, not conjunction, but like in the energy of the full moon in Virgo. So what does that mean? Put in the Virgo information, right? Put in that Virgo energy. Virgo energy is very determined, right? They know what they want, that sort of energy, and they go for it. The belief that I can is like infinite in their energy, right? I could do this, and very thoughtful, very strategic. And then we have, we're just got into Pisces season, right? Which is the last zodiac of the sign. And then we start all over in March with Aries, and we start that whole new cycle, okay? So we're at the end of the end of the end, okay? And we carry all this stuff. So it's, yes, it is time to unpack, unravel, take off that heavy backpack and give it to whomever it belongs to. Drop it, let it go, surrender it over to nature, to God, to the universe. Surrender it, hand it over. Call in your soul, create space within you to do that, right? I feel that so much for us. I just want to see what we have in the bottom here. We have the number 33. Trust your intuition in this decision. Again, come on. Trust your intuition. This is at the bottom of the deck, and for me, that's always about what we don't see, but can be by us allowing ourselves to go a little deeper, asking the deeper question. So as you go in a little deeper into yourself, you start to see what your intuition is trying to tell you, and it's telling you trust the situation, and you have the yes, okay? Blue, also very significant. That is the throat chakra, okay? So there's energy around the throat chakra, using your creative expression, okay? Allowing that to be and loving that expression. Loving your expression. Yes, loving your expression, loving your voice, loving your creations, loving the things you love, right? I love this color roses. So I got myself these roses for Valentine's Day. And they're still here, and I love them, and I will keep them until they're not, and then I will collect the petals. Like, I try to give it as much life because I love it. So I collect the petals after, I let them dry, and then I use them in my rituals, right? So like, for instance, here I have Jamaica, which is hibiscus. This is dried hibiscus, so I like to make hibiscus teas and stuff. And once the flower is already done and there's really no more of the beautiful, you know, juiciness that it gives you, what I do is I dry them in the sun, I pray over them, I cleanse them, and I use them in my rituals. I use them and it smells very sweet. And the same thing with roses and my plants. When the leaf falls off, instead of just tossing it out, I take it into my sanctuary. I pray over it, say thank you for your life, and I try to give it as much as I can with that. I don't know why I'm sharing that. I feel that it's because it's about allowing ourselves to just be our authentic self. As much as it may sound as weird as it sounds, who really cares? As long as you are happy and no one's really getting, like, no one's getting hurt by this expression of who you are. So follow your yes, okay? Let's see what we have here. I'm going to take here from the Starseed deck. I always get this one confused. Okay, angels, beings of light. What would you like to share with us? Star beings, what would you like to share with us? I'm just saying, today is just a surprising day for me here. Oh! We have here the blue flame. I was just talking about the throat chakra. And can I tell you, this morning in my meditations, I do breath work meditation and I breathe it in and I allow that to help ease me through my experiences, especially like sometimes I wake up with anxiety. And so this morning in this breath work, I was working during my chakras and healing, and I felt so much energy in my throat chakra. And I started to see the color blue, and then I saw a blue flame. Literally saw the blue flame. So for it to come out in today's reading for this week, moving towards the end of this month of February, and we have blue, the blue flame. Whew. Take that in, my friend, because there is more messages than is coming out of my mouth here. And it's because you are meant to receive that download internally from yourself. But I feel a lot happening inside, and there's a joy with this energy, because what it's bringing is the possibility to finally be the version who you've always wanted to be. Always wanted to be that version of yourself that you feel confident around your decisions, and you're okay with saying no, and you're okay with saying yes. You're okay with what you offer the world. You're okay with how you feel about yourself, right? This is that sort of feeling. And so what we have here is, yes, this is talking about spontaneous awakening, activation, integration time. And this is very beautiful. And I know I have mixed audience, but most of my audience is to the feminine. And every time I see this card, I feel like it looks like the vulva, right? And if you look closely, there's power in this, and it's talking about stepping into our feminine. Whether you define yourself as feminine or masculine is irrelevant here. This is about embodying this energy, because there is deep healing from the feminine energy into the collective, whether you are feminine, masculine, because we are all in need of this balance. And this blue flame, I'm feeling, say yes to the blue flame, say yes to the energy, so that it can help you in your expression. It could help you with whatever is next for you. Okay, this is bring in breath, bring in activation. Stop underestimating the experiences that you are having, okay? And this is a time of allowance, of giving yourself. So you have to give yourself allowance. You have to give yourself permission to step into being what you need, okay? For your own highest timeline self, okay? Like, seriously. Move this. I want to see what's on the bottom here. What we got there. Trust the timing. Trust the waves you come in on. Time is not running out. I want to put these cards simultaneously next to each other so you can see. What do you get from this? Like, you yourself, ask yourself, what do you get from this? Right? What do you get from this message? What do you get from this activation happening within you? And it's awakening this flame inside of you, which is now the blue flame that we are now saying. It's the blue flame that's awakened inside of you. And I feel like it's this huge kundalini energy rising of the feminine within us and the emergence of that with the masculine. Okay, and this is trust the timing. You must trust the guidance you are getting. You have to trust how you are moving forward. It's not about doing things the same way. Okay, it's about allowing yourself, giving yourself permission. Do you see, like, I'm using those words a lot, allowing, permission, because there's something huge with that. I also feel right now the Hippopona prayer, which is, please forgive me, I'm sorry, I love you, right? It is those prayers. There's so many different versions of them that you can find the one that works for you, and they're in many languages. Like, I'm amazed at the beauty of that prayer, and it doesn't matter what language you listen to it, you feel it. You feel it if you allow yourself to listen and go with the rhythm of the energy. Because if you don't allow yourself to go into what is happening, you're not going to feel what's in front of you. You're not going to allow yourself to feel your own intuitive nature, and you're going to continue repeating the same patterns. Okay? Water is significant here as well. I feel, yes. Definitely connecting with water is going to be super significant as well. I think I shared this before with you all. And if not, I'm sharing it now really quickly. If you take water, let's say every night before going to bed, and you pray over that water specific thing, right? So for instance, the thing I've been doing for about a year now, and I did stop for a little bit, but I have returned back to my practice. And so what I have is love, peace, and clarity. And I pray that over the water, and have a piece of paper under my water jug as well. And every time I drink the water, I say thank you for the love, the peace, and the clarity. And I let that come in me completely, right? Let it come in you, okay? I just have to laugh about that. Okay, I'm feeling a lot of playful energy here, because like I hear some inappropriate thoughts. Very sensual, very sexy, very like naughty. And it's making me laugh because it's funny to me. I just not gonna repeat it, but I think a few of you will feel it. Okay, we'll start with that one. Oh, wow. We have the Spirit of Cups. Okay. The Spirit of Cups is also like the Page of Cups in the tarot, right? And what I feel with that energy here, I'm going to show it to you. I'm going to still shuffle, but look at this. And I've been having a lot of visions and things around butterflies. And can I tell you that my niece called me today earlier and told me, because she went to this butterfly exhibit, and she's like, Titi, you won't believe it. A butterfly landed on my hip, of all places. And I'm like, wow, that is beautiful. One, that a butterfly lands on you. And two, your hip, your womanhood. Beautiful. The transformation, the message in that, like awakening the woman. And it's like the transformation of what we are. And I feel like we are in the cocoon breaking out. And in that process, it's painful in the moment because we cannot see the light outside of that. All we see is the pain. We're like, oh, this is painful, right? This is painful, whatever is happening, right? And so this is about holding strong and know that you are not alone. Also, deceased loved ones are with us in our dream state. I felt that with this energy right now. That makes me feel beautiful inside. Like I can't, it's right, that energy of like when you are in your sleep, your loved ones are with you, kissing you, loving you, showing you, telling you all of these things, and they're giving you the energy, the inspiration, the encouragement to turn into the butterfly. And they're holding you in best regards and energy. And I feel this intensely for the people in whom are watching this, right? And if you're connected with my energy, you're going to feel that intensity for yourself with this knowing I am not alone in this, even though physically maybe I am, but in energy, it's like I have army of amazing support around me, and it's not of war, it's an army, a collection of friends, of love, of loved ones, of people, energies of the same wanting, right? The same mission. And so also I'm feeling another message coming with this. Another message that I'm feeling as well is that there is an energy like someone may receive a message, or you're maybe the one thinking of sending the message, yet it feels like there's a vulnerability. It may feel like maybe not fully matured yet, right? So there's something that isn't fully matured yet, right? It's in the process of maturing. And so what's needed in the maturing process is love, compassion, learning, right? Falling and getting up. So know that there is that energy, okay? So I'm going to put that there. These other two cards that came out, we have the Eight of Cups. Ooh, hold on. I'm going to put this here. Ooh, nice. The High Priestess is the one that fell. And she fell facing down. Like, almost in a way, what I felt with that, because I was, like, I'm not done shuffling, right? What I felt with the High Priestess coming out facing down is like, you know the truth. You're just not seeing it. All you have to do is turn around and see the truth. And that's also with this Eight of Cups energy, is about walking away from the things that no longer serve you, right? And I feel like for some of us, that is the challenge. The challenge is to be the one to say, hey, I'm sorry, this isn't for me anymore. And it's nothing about that person. There's no there's no animosity, there's no anger, right? There's none of that negative. It's just an awareness. I need to walk away from this because there is something else in the horizon, right? Which we have here, the Dreamer of Pentacles. And this is about our dreams. Like, it's like our dreams, like we're starting to finally see that our dreams are worth going for. And I feel like for the people in whom I'm reading for right now, it's like you had an energy within you or a belief unconsciously that was like you can have love or a career. And now it's like, oh, well, I'm walking away from this and I'm stepping into what I always dreamt of doing. And what the surprise is, what I'm feeling is, as you step into what you dreamed of doing, you also dreamt of a loving relationship. So as you walk into the dream of fulfilling yourself with yourself, you will, I feel like for a lot of us, we're going to attract better connections, relationships, potential life partners, and potential soulmate connections. And when I say soulmate connections, it's not always romantic. It's connections that are soul to soul. Okay? And so this is the gift of following your dreams, because when you were doing, when you were like, oh, I'm gonna go for the love, you were going for the love in the wrong way, as far as you were sabotaging your own light to be loved and accepted. And let me tell you, I've done that. I'm healing that for myself. Okay, so there's no judgment here. You're in the right place, because here is where we're gonna heal from those wounds. We're not judging them, we're healing them. Okay, so this is like this huge energy. Wow, I did not expect this reading to be so powerful. And when I said that it was 2, 2, 2, 2, like 4 twos, whoa, super powerful. Okay, so divine connections there, divine connections there. Okay, divine alignment. And with this high priestess, I feel you are the high priestess. You must trust your intuition. Everything here is talking about intuition, 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 intuition. Intuition. You know that song, Intuition? Oh my God, what is her name? Sophia? Oh, what's her last name? I love that song. It's so, I've cried, I've sang that song so many times. Literally, like, I think 2 days ago, I played it for 2 hours on repeat. Please don't judge me. But I was singing that song because it speaks to my soul. It's wow, I'm trying to get it right now. It's like intuition, and it's 444, right? I'll put the link if I remember on the bottom here, because this is about trusting your intuition. This is about trusting yourself completely, 100%. And the high priestess is that. And the high priestess is one that is like the sigma alpha, male, female or male, right? And I say it in this way because we're used to hearing about, alpha and beta, right? Alpha male, beta male, alpha female, alpha you get the point, right? I'm getting tongue-tied here. Well, there's sigma, right? And that is a different energy, and that's more like the high priestess energy. And that energy is very observant, very intelligent, but is only speaks when necessary. And that's what I feel is needed for you, to speak when necessary, to keep things in the highest light vibration. And sometimes to keep things in the highest light of vibration, we need to keep it here first. We need to manifest. We can only share with those in whom carry the same energy of this wisdom. Because if you share with the wrong energies, they're just going to make you feel like you're crazy. Okay? I'm going to see if there's any other cards from here. I am loving this energy, I must say. Spirit of Pentacles. Okay, so we got messages coming in, like these messages, because with the Spirit of Cups, and now we have the Spirit of Pentacle, okay? And we started off with this one, and we're ending off with this one, right? So it's like a process here. And again, Cups is love, right? And then Pentacles is more physical, tangible, career. So again, there is this feeling, when you move towards your dream, the dream is a part of the soul. And what I'm feeling is you've been denying the dream, thinking that you will first need to find the love to get the dream. And it's like you are the love, the dream lives within you, and it needs your love to flourish like this tree, okay? And you put your love into the dream. You give compassion to the dream. You give attention to the dream. You give positive energy towards the dream, so that you can start seeing that as a possibility, and so that you can start becoming a vibrational energy match to that frequency, so that it becomes a part of your reality. Because we live in the energy world. We get ourselves to the energy, we'll get ourselves the result. And some, fraction of that. And we must put into play that there's a divineness that's happening. Removing ego, okay? Because when we're operating from the ego, then that's when we start, wanting to make things our way. And let me tell you, I can be that way sometimes, and I've been healing this piece of myself, because I know that my divine connection is very flowy. It is not like a step, right? It's a flow. And I'm sure a lot of us are in that, because everything in nature naturally is a flow, and it has its ebbs and its flows, and each one is needed and necessary. Okay, so I'm just going to check what we have in the bottom. Ace of Pentacles. Again, Pentacles. I'm feeling follow your dreams. Follow your dreams. Follow your dreams. Follow your dreams. Right? This is about following your dreams and being willing, able, and putting your all into it. Actually putting your all, seeing why is this my dream? And really get clear, right? A lot of us love to be helpers, healers, and all this. Get clear around why, what, how, right? So you're not overextending you. Because again, remember, we are here for ourselves and to share ourselves with others, okay? Not for us to break ourselves and bend ourselves for others. No, we are here to be ourselves, okay? Allow others to be themselves and share that being with others, and let others share that with us, okay? And let that be a beautiful dance. I hope you enjoyed this reading. I really had a fun time doing this here. For anyone who would like to get a personal reading with me, right now I am offering personal readings with coaching sessions with it. And you can book that at my website, miracleswithinus.com. The link will be below. I am super, super, super excited for this energy for this next 10 days or so, towards the end of this month of February into March. And to be honest, let yourself fly. Have fun. Enjoy. And if things come up in your way, because things will come up, because this is not easy to say no to something you've been saying yes your whole life to. But remember, you're finally saying yes to you, and you have to see that truth. Because if you are not seeing that truth, you're going to keep bending yourself for acceptance, for love, and you're always going to feel short-handed. And my love, you deserve so much more than that. So much more than that. So I love you. Have a beautiful week, beautiful time. Have a beautiful full moon. Most likely I will be posting something on that. I know I'm going to be hosting a full moon circle at a friend's house this Friday, and I'm very excited to be doing that. So until the next time, I love you unconditionally. Namaste, everyone. Have a blessed week. Remember, smell the roses and have fun.